too feisty. Clean them up, no knocking. Yeah, in my white.
Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Let's check out Pittsburgh's starting lineup. They've got Clint Capella, Holiday out there with Paul George. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Gordon in at the 4 slot.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Halliburton finds Fox. George against Halliburton. No good that time. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks very much. I did catch up with the head coach of the Force. We talked about the snowball effect that De'Aaron Fox can have on his team. Coach told me when he gets a few easy ones, everyone else follows suit. You need to get back in transition and take away layup chances from him. That won't be easy, given the elite speed that Fox possesses. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. And Steve, we know about Paul George, a fantastic outside shooter. He's been an elite three-point artist for some time.
Paul George can get a shot up over most defenders. That's why Kevin has a career three-point percentage that's creeping towards 40%, and he seems to be getting better with age.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Here's Holiday. Up and in on the layup.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
The screen from Thompson. Fox, no good.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Pass to George. Halliburton with the steal. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Out left to the wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Barnes against Hardaway. And that one's good, Barnes.
Just a difficult shot that Barnes makes look so simple, so creative how he brushes off the defense.
Holiday with it. Ready now by Barnes. The three from George. No good on that one. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
Especially on the road. Each miss fired up that crowd even more.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Holiday against Fox. Nobody near George. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
3 points.
George has got 5.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Get on up, make some noise. All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on, get loud for your 916 crew.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. So Pittsburgh going with almost an entire new group here. Nerlens Noel checks in for Capella. JaMychal Green comes in for Gordon. O'Neal's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Smart subbed in for George. Now, here's Holmes. Harkless the pass to Len. Holmes kicks to Davis. Mitchell with it. Outguarded by Smart. Holmes with a screen on Holiday.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
This is into Harkless. 5 on the clock. There's the drive. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Smart passes to O'Neal. Misses the 3. The Kings trail by 3. Davis in the corner. Let's go. Pittsburgh pulls it in. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here he goes, and the shot is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And here are the Kings now, following the score by the Force. Len with a screen on Holiday. Stolen by Holiday. To the paint. And Green with the basket on the assist by Noel.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Smart against Davis. And Jermichael Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Kings making a change here. Madu's checked in. And Pittsburgh also making a switch. Tillman's checked in. Madu passes to Harkless. Len sets a screen for Harkless. Shot clock at 6. Now the dish to Len. And again, unable to change momentum here. Pittsburgh leading by 7. In the corner, Smart with it. On the wing, Holiday. Covered by Mitchell. From deep. And Drew Holiday with the 3. Holiday's got 5 now.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Right side Davis. And it's Pittsburgh with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. Back to the action after this word.
All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on, get loud for your night.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback.
Come on, get
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Pittsburgh.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And Pittsburgh looking at who they've got out there. Hardaway is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you.
And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
Here's Fox. Paul George making his last shot. Halliburton kicks to Fox. Jacks up a 3. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Smart passes to Hardaway. The baseline J off the mark. And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 dimes a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Capella with a screen on Halliburton. Here's George. They get it back. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got the lead up to 12 now for Pittsburgh.
It's a joy to watch how active Capella is on offense, fighting for the boards and saving that play.
Fox against Smart. And Capella sends it back.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
Now, any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Fox. Paul George making his last shot. And Capella sends it back. Can't stuff the alley-oop home. Smart dishes to George. Back to Smart. A three ball. The rebound by Halliburton. The Kings trail by 14. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
So Pittsburgh going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman, he's checked in for Capella. Green comes in for Gordon. O'Neal's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Drew Holiday in for Smart. You know, Steve, you look around the league, a couple teams already suffering injuries, testing that depth early on.
And Kevin, because they came into the season with high hopes, it's really a test of their mental resolve as well.
Here's Mitchell after the basket by Pittsburgh on the other end. Thompson sets the pick for Mitchell. Davis has the open look. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Davis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Holiday against Mitchell. Holiday attacking. Good D by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. 11-point game. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. Nadu, he's checked in for Sacramento.
Into the lineup for your Kings, Chimezie Metu.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Harkless finds Mitchell. From outside, off the mark. Pittsburgh leading by 11. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Holiday. Dishes to Green. Pittsburgh working the ball around. Davis against George. Nice move. Yes, that goes in.
And the focus Paul George has. Outstanding job finding a way to score on physical defense.
Shooting for the away team.
And we all know what George brings offensively. But it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
59 seconds left in the first half. Mitchell passes to Davis. Kicks to Harkless. Now the pass to Len. Mitchell in the corner. Shot clock at 5. And the shot is good. The Pittsburgh League has been cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Len. On the wing, Holiday. Covered by Mitchell. George against Davis. The shot by George, no good.
Away team foul.
The Kings shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
First personal foul. Third team.
That free throw good from Len. Noel's checked in for Tillman.
Kings, Alex Len.
He's perfect from the line this time. Pittsburgh leading by 10. Holiday with it. He kicks it to O'Neal. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
All the officials are all over that.
For Pittsburgh, they've yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. O'Neal hits them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Davis. Good if it goes. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Pittsburgh with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Aaron Gordon. Aaron, you guys came out and played extremely well. What was the mindset in the first half?
We just tried to come out here, really stick to our principles, pick up the pace, and really be aggressive, and it turned out in a high-scoring half.
Just the way you want to play. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Halftime show coming at you. Paul George has been electric here so far. Quite a luxury to have a guy like this carrying the team offensively.
Just like Hakeem, what he did with Kenny, just by putting the team on his back.
You know, I owe Hakeem a lot. He was the dream, but I got there and he became a reality.
Oh, my. And now let's take a look at the excellent first half we've seen so far for Pittsburgh.
This is his game on the offensive end, putting up shot after shot, hitting at a great clip. The defense needs to wake up and put pressure on him, or he can run them out the gym.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Without question, George is displaying his skills today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. The Kings trail by 10. Fox in the backcourt with Halliburton to his side. The front court will be Barnes along with Bagley. And it's Thompson in at center. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Now, here's Thompson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings currently have the league's longest playoff drought. De'Aaron Fox was 8 years old the last time they made the postseason. And he says this is the most passionate fan base. So let's be special and dig out of this hole. As competitors, we want to win right now, but we know that we're building something. Kevin?
Well, they've got the right attitude and close to a breakthrough, many people think. David, thanks. 4 on the shot clock. A drive by Barnes. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Capella. And you look at Harrison Barnes shooting, it's clear he's all about efficiency.
He wants to make the most out of every touch, and he's doing just that by shooting consistently. He's clearly put in the work to dial in his shot and limit wasted opportunities.
Yet another one for Paul George. He can pile up points without wasting possessions.
Bagley kicks to Fox. Thompson dishes to Fox. Unloads from 9, and that's good for 2. Fox has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the middle. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Pass to George. Halliburton with the steal. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Bagley the pass to Halliburton. Clock at 6. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And they recover it. And Thompson kicks to Fox. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Sacramento making a switch here. Holmes checked in. The Force also making some changes. Tillman, he's checked in for George. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And some changes here for the Kings. Natu's checked in for Bagley. Davis comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Mitchell in for De'Aaron Fox. Nerlens Noel checks in for Pittsburgh. Royce O'Neal comes in for Gordon. Off the inbound. And Halliburton slams it in.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. You have to switch on that play.
Nice shot by Smart. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers. And an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Here's Tillman. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the Sacramento Kings get called for the foul. Pittsburgh shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Davis. And he sinks the 2nd. Here's Halliburton. Mitchell outside. Holmes has a screen. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The Kings trail by 11. Halliburton with it. Hardaway picks him up with the drive. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That's his first foul. Sacramento making a switch here. Ben's checked in. And Pittsburgh also making a switch. Green is checked in for Tillman. Halliburton passes to Medu. Back to Halliburton. Good ball movement here by the Kings. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Mitchell. There's the triple. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Pittsburgh leading by 11. O'Neal kicks to Hardaway. Inside, Noel. And Noel throws it down.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Here's Mitchell. No points in the game yet for him. 24 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Halliburton outside. Pittsburgh pulls it in. Now Noel. Glenn grabs the board. On the wing, Barnes. Over Smart. Again, the miss by the Kings. And it's Pittsburgh looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
All right, look who's coming out onto the court.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
Come on, fans.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Pittsburgh leading by 13. And Pittsburgh looking at who they've got out there. Gordon out there with Paul George. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Holiday. And it's Smart in at the 2.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Thompson. Shoots over Capella. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Gordon with a screen on Barnes. George dishes to Gordon. Pass to George. Three-pointer. Unable to get that one. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Here's Barnes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Clint Capella.
With his size and explosiveness, you get the feeling Barnes could live at the line. It's all about creating contact.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Force?
One thing that stood out all game is the consistent penetration they've gotten.
And also, their mid-range game has been impressive. A tough shot to rely upon, but they really had it going tonight.
Tillman, he's checked in for Pittsburgh. George passes to Capella. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Force lead by 15.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside, Fox. Back to Mitchell. Shot from 16. The shot that time not on target. George with the defensive effort. Capella the pass to George. And it's George finishing it off.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Which section wants a free t-shirt? Fans, your 916 crew.
Rashawn Holmes is checked in for Sacramento.
Rashawn Holmes.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
And so here are the Force after the Kings pick up 2. And up the court come the Kings on the break. And the shot falls short this time.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Holiday with the 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Mitchell wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Here's Fox following the score by the Force. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. 6 on the shot clock. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Halliburton's checked in for Mitchell. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Pittsburgh. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.
And tell you what, he's worked very hard to get himself in good position throughout the course of this game. And that comes across in his shooting percentage. He's hit over half his shots from the field. And that's not because he got hot as much as it's because of the effort he put in to get himself open.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Pittsburgh's head coach talked to his team during that timeout. He told them this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. You may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Fox. Shoots over Capella. Here's Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Holiday finds Hardaway. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Holmes with the steal.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Pittsburgh.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Paul George.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now, an exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Now here is Holiday. Here's George. A special move before the shot. And the Force lead by 19.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Here's Barnes. And the pass to Halliburton. Holiday against Fox. Bagley, no good. Right side, George. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr.
Tim Hardaway.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for the away team.
Now here's Davis. And so the Force take the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks, guys. Aaron, big night offensively. What is clicking for everyone right now?
We're just moving the ball. We're moving the ball, and that's a big part of our offense, making sure the ball doesn't stick and then people making shots.
It was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
No, my mistake, bro, never by mistake. This more like for my mama's sake. This something you could not relate. This feel like plex out the gate. Pray is the same that the father say. Know that the aim all kinda straight. Eyes on the game while you contemplate. Don't go operate.